Hello and welcome to this 10-minute gentle reminders yoga. To begin this practice, we're actually going to start laying down on our backs. You can come down onto the mat, shrug your shoulders underneath your back, walk your feet out to the edges of the mat, and then knock your knees in together towards each other. We're going to take a few deep breaths to arrive on the mat, to start the practice. Constructive rest pose. The first gentle reminder is, don't underestimate the grace your body may need. Don't underestimate the grace your body may need. On the inside, we are all still little children that deserve a lot of care, a lot of tenderness. If you wish, you can adjust your arms by bringing them up overhead and holding on to opposite elbows with your hands. For a bit of a stretch through the front of the body and opening through the shoulders. Take deep breaths into your belly. And take your body seriously. Take its needs seriously. What do you need today? And then you can windshield wipe your legs a little bit by knocking your knees over to one side and then the other, breathing as you do this. Enjoying the stretches through different muscles, different parts of your body, maybe your hips. Then you can bring your legs out long and roll over onto your belly. Flip yourself like a pancake. We're coming into Sphinx pose, so you can bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, arms pointed forward, legs back behind you, and feel free to widen your legs a little bit if this feels like a lot for your lower back. If it's still too intense, you can always walk the hands forward a little bit, bringing the elbows more forward so there's less of a strict bend in your back. You choose. Listen to your body. Take it slow when you can. Forgive yourself when you can't. Bring your head down to the mat. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push into the ground and lift up with the strength of your back and your arms. You don't have to lift very far. Cobra pose. And then exhale, come back down with your head. Inhale, push into the ground, come up. Exhale, lower. Move with your own breath's pace. Inhaling as you come up. And exhaling as you come down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Make this as fluid as you can. Take it slow when you can, and forgive yourself when you can't. Push into the hands, push into the ground, and come up all the way to a seat on your heels. Walk your hands back behind you, lift up your chest, camel pose. This is variation 1. If you wish, you can also bring your hands to your lower back, roll your shoulders down your back, and then just lift your chest a little bit. Perhaps looking up a teeny weeny bit if that feels good for your neck. This is also camel pose and equally valuable, beneficial, etc. Beautiful job. Come onto hands and knees and step your left foot back behind you, getting a nice stretch into the calf, shifting back and forth. Doing this on the other side now. right leg back behind you. And then you can step the right foot in between your hands for your low lunge. And we're going to take this with a twist. So you can bring the left hand down to the ground, right arm up towards the sky. Look up if it feels okay for your neck. Low lunge with a twist. Exhale, paint the wall in front of you with your top arm. Step the foot back. And then we're going to switch sides, stepping the other foot forward. Planting one arm firmly and lifting the other arm up. For your low lunge with a twist on the other side. Only looking up if that feels comfortable for your neck. Painting the invisible wall in front of you by bringing your arm down and then stepping the knees back. Cross at the ankles and sit over the ankles. So you can come to a nice seated position with your legs outstretched in front of you, feet flexed towards you, slight bend in the knees. You can shrug your shoulders a few times, maybe shake it out. Go as crazy as you need to. And then a nice long back. Inhaling the arms up overhead and hinging at the hip joint, so at the hip crease. And only folding as far forwards as you can with a nice long back. So you won't go very far, and that's okay. Try your best to trust the answers that live within you. Try your best to trust the answers that live within you. On your next exhale, flip the palms up and let your spine naturally round forward. Letting gravity do the work. This will take you a little bit deeper into this forward fold, but there's nothing that you have to do. Just let go, release, surrender. Paschimottanasana. Use your arm strength to bring yourself back up to a seat. Take any little movements you might need. And then we're going to come all the way down onto your back again. Bringing the legs up towards the ceiling. You can use your little hands as a bit of a pillow underneath your butt. This takes some of the effort out of this pose. Maybe roll your ankles a little bit. And then imagine you're walking on the ceiling, walking on a cloud on the ceiling. Really enunciating through the feet, using all the little foot joints, all the little muscles. Growth is never ending. Growth is never ending. So there's no point in trying to rush it, in trying to rush yourself, in hurrying. It takes a long time to grow. Forever, actually. Grab a hold of your legs and rock up until you come back to a comfortable seat. Bend your knee off the right leg. Wrap your left arm around it, bring your right hand behind you, and if you want, you can look over your right shoulder for this twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Some people call this half Lord of the Fishes pose. I would call it a seated twist. Then you can come forward. Gently let that leg come down to the ground and bend into your other leg, wrapping your right arm around the left leg this time. Nice tall spine. Left hand is your kickstand behind you. Maybe looking over your left shoulder, if that feels okay for your neck. Breaking patterns takes time. Breaking patterns takes time. Release this twist. Tap your feet on the ground if you wish. Come to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. We're going to inhale together. Take a deep breath in. Arms come up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale the palms in front of your heart. 2 more times like this. Inhale the arms up and over. Nice big stretch. Palms come together and then exhale them in front of your heart. Inhale, arms go up. Palms touch. Exhale, bring them in front of your heart. Maybe stack the palms. Bow into yourself and thank yourself for taking the time to practice today. Some self-care. And I thank you for practicing with me. Have a lovely day. If you like this video and you enjoy my content, please press all the buttons down below, comment. It feeds the algorithm. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much, and thank you for your time.